Welcome to Money Magnet channel. It used to be said, saving money is smart. However, savers are suddenly losers. Debt is money. One reason why the rich grow richer is because they use debt to become richer. Unfortunately, debt makes the poor and middle class poorer since they lack financial education. Donald Trump summed it up, saying, "You know, I am the king of debt. I love debt, but debt is tricky and it is dangerous." When mortgage lenders started giving money to subprime borrowers, people who were frequently jobless and were urged to buy homes they couldn't afford, the housing market plummeted. Millions of middle-class homeowners lost their homes when they began using their home as an ATM. At over $1.2 trillion today, student loan debt surpasses all credit card debt combined. For the American government, it is the main source of funding. Despite the fact that student loan debt makes students who drop out of school poorer, it enriches the US government. The dollar becomes debt? In our previous video, we have explained how dollar becomes debt in 1971. When President Nixon removed the dollar from the gold standard in 1971, it changed to dabber. One of the biggest economic shifts in human history occurred around this time. Savings became futile in 1971, while debtors prospered. How debt makes the rich richer. To demonstrate this, I'll use a credit card as an example. Imagine you get a new credit card. The balance on that credit card is zero. You just have credit. You spend $100 on a brand new pair of shoes when you go shopping. When you use your new credit card, $100 just appears out of thin air. Additionally, $100 in debt has been generated at the same moment. People are pleased as the $100 enters the economy. The issue is that you now need to labor to repay that $100 loan. The economy expands when people like you and me make money by borrowing money, for example. The economy contracts when debt is repaid. Debt makes the wealthy even richer, which is another explanation. The wealthy would not give you a credit card if debt did not make them richer. Credit cards are not issued by the wealthy because they like you. They extend you credit because when you use your credit card, they will profit from the interest. When you only pay the minimum amount due on your credit card balances, they will profit even more. How debt is asset for rich and liability for poor. The $100 was made out of nothing in the credit card and new shoe examples. When the credit card was used, the $100 in debt instantly changed from being a liability for the poor and middle-class cardholder to becoming an asset for the rich. That is what occurred when the housing market started to collapse in 2007. Millions of individuals believed they were wealthy because of the equity in their homes, which they frequently exploited as personal ATMs. Then, all of a sudden, the market crashed, turning everything upside down. On their house, they owed more than it was worth. Suddenly, they were in need. Many people suffered total loss. Many people say, taking debt is risk? Yet those same people have no problem using a credit card to buy liabilities, such as a pair of $100 shoes. Why Apple borrows billions, despite having billions of dollars sitting in bank? One of the richest corporations in the world, Apple, has approximately $246 billion sitting in the bank. However, because to low interest rates over the previous few years, it has borrowed billions of dollars. Apple takes on debt because it is less expensive than repatriating money, which entails bringing the money back into the United States and paying taxes on it. Why CEOs take less salary and make more money? Stock options, rather than cash, are frequently used to pay corporate executives. Due to this, CEOs borrow money to repurchase their firm stock. The CEOs and executives make money as the share price increases by selling their options at high prices, which benefits them at the expense of the company's shareholders and employees. Since the 1970s, many CEOs have chosen to speculate on the stock market with debt as opposed to using debt to expand their businesses and add jobs. Now the question is, why is debt tax-free? The answer is debt and equity are two key terms in financial literacy. Equity is simply your money. To simplify it, OPM, or other people's money, is debt. A down payment is typically made at the outset of the purchasing process. The majority of the time, the owner's equity is used for the down payment. On that money, the owner has already paid income tax.